So Durin is only about 2 weeks away as I'm recording this. Usually I wanted to do this earlier, but I forgot. So today I'm here with the full pre-farm guide for Durin, taking over everything you need to know in order to max him out. So taking him from level 1 to level 90 and also maxing out his talents. Also will include some artifact recommendations. Do note this is just accounting for Durin himself. This is not going to be accounting for his weapon materials as well. So everything for Durin. So Mora, books amount, the general materials, the crystal stuff that you need, talent books, weekly mats, all that stuff. And if there's any disclaimers I'm going to have, it will also be in this video. Click on my link in the description right now to join me for a journey in Raid Shadow Legends. It supports my channel a lot and gives you a legendary start in the game with Elenaro, as well as 3 awesome epic champs. Don't waste any time and click on the link right away. I appreciate you guys. So of course, starting it off with the general stuff first. Purple books wise, you will need about 419 purple books in order to take them to level 1 to level 90. And then for Mora itself, you will need about 7.05 million Mora in order to have enough for everything to be maxed. Durin is a pyro character, so he's going to be using the pyro gemstones, requiring a total of 1 green one, 9 blue ones, 9 purple ones, and also then 6 red ones. If you're a long time player, you probably already have a bunch here. You just craft a bunch up, then you can craft a bunch of purple ones. You can get this off like right away. It's really not hard. If you're on the newer side, or maybe you're just running low on these, you just have to go ahead and track what enemies do have it, so it's always in the form of bosses. Find a boss. Sometimes it's not only pyro bosses, sometimes they have like a random one that also could drop it. Just find one that does drop it, and just hopefully for maybe a character you need currently, as that's the only other way to do it. Or you can also alternatively convert it at this section right here. When you do use the actual dust, you can just pick one that you might have an abundance of and then convert it. You will be good to go in that way as well. The specialty material he's going to use is the Frost Lamp Flower in Not Cry, and you will need a total of 168 of these Frost Lamp Flowers. All you have to do if you want to collect them, you still have enough time, it's really easy to get these out the way. Just track them, hit go to collect, and it will mark it all over Not Cry for what is in the game. So you can just go ahead, teleport over to them right here just by going here. And then you can see you can just go up to them. There's one that I just passed by, which I usually always do when there's someone that needs it. I don't know why, but yeah, you can just collect here. If you have a character that can also mark them on the map, that makes it easier like I do. That's all you have to do. It is a lot easier if you use something like the Genshin interactive map, since that will actually mark mostly every single location that is currently found. So by this time, it's going to be like all of them. So maximum efficiency, just pull up the interactive map on the browser and then mark what you do need. So in this case, these flowers, and then go to it wherever it tells you to go. Since this is a lot more easier just because you don't have to use anything external, it just tells you just go there, you track it, easy claps. Only downside is this isn't actually all of them when it comes to all the materials that is on the map right now. There's more that is just not being marked. So that is something you should be aware of when you are farming these. For his boss material, there's going to be a new one for when the 5.2 update comes out alongside Durin. You will need a total of 46 of those, but you cannot farm it right now, so just save some fragile resins or whatever transit resin when the update is about to come out and it won't expire before that. You can just save those, do the boss when it comes out, and you can get them again. So you will need 46 of those, but none of the bosses currently out use them. Or none of the bosses currently out actually have them because it is a new boss, so you have to wait for that new boss. For the enemy materials you're going to need for like practically everything, it is going to be these ones right here that drop from the Off-Bridge Nikki. I don't actually know how to say their name, but that's the material you will need, and you will need a total of 36 gray ones, 96 green ones, and 129 of the blue ones. It says here it drops by level 60 plus for the blue ones. You just go ahead and track them here. Same thing I'm going to say like with the interactive map. Just pull up the interactive map, it'll mark more places here. I forgot to hit resume when I was recording the part I was in, but yeah, as you see, this case, it would mark another place. It doesn't mark multiple. Once you kill it, it will give the next, so the next one would be like over there. So yeah, you just go kill them like usual. They drop a good amount. The bigger they are, just like any other enemy in this game, use whatever your best team is. In my case, I just have this team, it's friendship, and I'm too lazy to change it. So go ahead and just slaughter them as usual, you know. Whatever for the materials, I have a world request joined. Sorry, buddy. Anyway, so that's all you gotta do. You can just continuously track them. It will change spots when you do kill it, as you see it change here. But again, just use the interactive map for the best results. The talent books he's going to use are the ones of Teaching of Ballad, so you might have a good amount laying around since these are the ones from Mondstadt. Right now, as I'm recording this, it is available for a limited time, so all of them are available, so remember to farm the right one. You go down here, and then you want to pick the one that is Realm of the Slumber 4. That is the one that has Ballad. And you need a total of 9 green ones, 63 blue ones, and 114 purple ones. Just in case you're watching this at a later time where available for a limited time isn't active, it is going to be active on Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. And of course, crowns like anyone else, you need 3 for one of each of his talents. So if you want to crown everything, you will need 3. The weekly material he's going to use is the Malvika boss here, the Stone Stele Records. So this is the battle you need to do, and the one he is using is the Eroded Sunfire, needing a total of 18 of these if you do want to max out all his talents. Each talent for total from whatever level to level 10 is going to take a total of 6, so 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18. So if you want to max out everything, you will need 18. If you have a bunch of the other ones and you're not getting this one, just use your Dream Solvents, as you can convert it to this, and if you have no Dream Solvents, good luck. So now for artifact sets, there is actually rumors and assumptions that in 6.3 there's going to be a new set that is going to be his best in slot. A lot of this is also by reliable info, so I wouldn't actually go ahead and go crazy on farming his set right now. I would just try to get a set that's good enough and usable enough on one of the ones I'm about to mention. But definitely save all your actual grinding for that best in slot that is probably going to come out in, once again, something like 6.3. Take that with a grain of salt though, because it can be different. Maybe he doesn't get one, we don't know, but it is most likely he will get one. But for now, you can just use like the general sets on him. If you're running him on a team where no one else is holding Noblesse, you can slap on Noblesse for him. 2-piece Noblesse gives 20% elemental burst damage, and 4-piece using elemental burst increases all allied party members' attack by 20% for 12 seconds and cannot stack. So you'd only want to use this if he is the only one that actually has it on. So if no one else on your team has it on, put it on him, you will be good to go. The 2-piece from Noblesse is good because his damage from his burst is actually pretty nice, and focusing on it is really nice, and that's what the 2-piece does. Noblesse is also good for his sub DPS category while also being a support, so that is his main role, sub DPS support, and this set is perfect for that. If you really want, you can also use a generalist set, like 4-piece emblem on him is going to be the best for being generalist. 2-piece increases energy regen by 20%, and the 4-piece will increase burst damage by 25% based off the energy regen, and a maximum of 75% bonus damage can be obtained in that way. You don't really need to build too much energy regen on him anyways, but the 2-piece is still kind of nice. He generates a lot of particles, so that's not really going to be a problem for getting his burst a lot, so you don't really need too much in retrospect. But if you are running emblem, just getting 150, 160, it's not going to be like the full maxing this out on someone like Raiden would. But getting whatever bonus you can from the 4-piece is going to be nice, and it is just generally going to be the one you do use. And it's something you can use, especially if someone else on the team is already holding something like Noblesse. If not running any of those, you kind of just do 2-piece of 2 pieces. So you mainly would do 2-piece attack and 2-piece Noblesse. Noblesse is like the main one you want to do for that actual burst damage increase. So 2-piece Noblesse and then 2-piece attack percent. Or you could do 2-piece of one of those and 2-piece of any set that does increase pyro damage. So mainly Crimson Witch. Those would be your artifact options as of now, before he probably gets his best in slot in 6.3. And that does bring the Durin pre-farm guide to a close, taking you over every material you do need along with some artifact recommendations. I do hope you found this video helpful. If you did, dropping a like would be greatly appreciated. If you're new to the channel or haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe and turn the bell icon for more videos like this along with all our types of style content. Check the description to join the Discord server, and also check out my Arknights channel. Once again, if you are interested in Raid Shadow Legends whatsoever, definitely be sure to click the link in the description below, as it gives you a very strong start to the game when you do make your account. It also does help support the channel a bit as well, so that is greatly appreciated. So if you are interested in any way, shape, or form, definitely feel free to click the link. Anyway, that's it. See ya.